That was Artist Pays the Price.
Yes.
And believe me, every artist does have to play it. But now, back to what in the U.S. of America. The Weekend Prime Time with Rachel Maddow Show,
Imagine
9/6/2025. Paul Butler, who was a former federal prosecutor,
Imagine that.
stated that the judge in the Los Angeles case that was trying him for sending troops
Thus.
to L.A., Paul said, the judge in the L.A. case said that Trump is trying to turn the U.S. military into his own private police force.
Imagine that.
Can you say Gestapo? That's what Hitler did. Uh-huh. Right. That's it, y'all. That's what he's doing. That's who he has emulated. That's who he read every night when he went to bed. Mein Kampf was the only book that he quoted for. He declined to quote from the Bible, saying there was just too many things in there that just totally moved him. Lying son of a pea picker. Okay.
It's eerie in the picture at the bottom where Hitler is with a female on to one side of him and a male on the other. Where with Trump, it's the same thing.
The
It's
exact
a female
same picture.
with the
Look at their
sign,
faces. Their
flags behind
expressions
them.
are the exact same. They are saying very similar stuff, but that's his idol. And if you do not understand that, you're worse than stupid. Okay. The LA invasion, the judge stated it was unlawful. Chicago was threatened,
Imagine that.
but there were judges already questioning the validity of any excuse that line 44.5 would give any reason. Look at the sign right there that says, love trumps hate. What they should have said is Trump loves hate, because that's generally what he tries to stir up in everybody that listens to him talk. New York, all other major Democratic cities have also been approached, along with colleges, educational institutions, once they disbanded the Department of Education. Any of that sound familiar? Go to Germany in 1934. All of this was going down exactly like this, because that's who line 44.5 copies. You remember what he said to the old mayor of New York about he wouldn't prosecute him if he let ICE come in and do all of this illegal stuff? The new potential mayor is resentful, angry, and trying his best to obstruct line 44.5. Mr. Butler also said it was really, really strange that the grand jury, handed down no indictments for 7 persons that had been filed by Joyce Vance. Mr. Butler said that never in 25 years has Joyce Vance failed to get an indictment. And it has been said many times that grand juries Oh, you can indict a ham sandwich because there's only the prosecutor there.
Imagine that.
The defense lawyer's not there. The defendant's not there. The jury's not there. Nuh-uh. Just the prosecutor. And all he has to have is a reasonable suspension. And yeah, that ham sandwich right there under the gavel, it can go. But the salami sandwich that the young man threw at the policeman with the red circle around it from Subway was not considered to be deadly or even an assault. You got assaulted by a sandwich. Tell that to your children. No. No indictment. You can get a ham sandwich indicted, but not a man for throwing a salami sandwich from Subway into ICE's face. Indictment denied for assault on a police officer, along with 6 other indictments that the grand jury said, no, you're out your mind. But let me assure you, as a veteran of the United States Army, if Line 44.5 sends the U.S. military to a U.S. city to quell protests, these soldiers, and just for a second, Meg, show me. You see this? United States Army? I'm not wearing that just for show. I'm wearing that because I am a veteran of the United States military. In combat, yeah, that's my history. Now, in the military, you have the right not to obey an unlawful order.
Imagine that.
As a veteran of the U.S. Army, if Line 44.5 sends the U.S. military to a U.S. city to quell protests, the soldiers have the authority and the right to refuse to go. Now, look at this military justice. This is Army Infantry School. I went through all of that. Identify the principles of military justice, including criminal misconduct, jurisdiction, investigation, soldiers' rights, search and seizure, restrictions, administrative separation, non-judicial and judicial punishment, and unlawful command influence. See that last one down there? Unlawful command influence? Yeah. If someone gives you a command that they have no authority, no rights, and no legal reason to give you that order, it is your duty not to obey it. It is your military obligation not to obey an unlawful order. And Lying 44.5, the guy who is presently our president, has been told by at least 3 different judges that his orders were unlawful. Now, if you don't know by now, Line 44.5 don't give a damn about a law. Michelle Kendall! Much better. You go, girl.
Thanks for joining us, Shelley.
Yes, indeed.
Appreciate your support.
Let me get back into my furor. Because this man, his sons, his father, his father's father, none have ever served in a military unit anywhere. Ever. So they have very little reason to understand what I'm saying right here and right now. But if he does what he says he's going to do, which is to send a whole bunch of soldiers to Chicago and other, quote, democratically controlled cities. It is the soldier's right and responsibility not to go. That is an unlawful command, which has already been said so by at least 3 judges. So they have the right, the obligation, and the responsibility to declare his unlawful order, just that, an unlawful command, and to not carry it out. Now, let this occur. Oh, just 1 or 2 times. And you think he'll stop trying to sick the army on United States citizens? Maybe. Maybe not. His unlawful order of troops to stop lawful protests could not nor should not be obeyed, since, again, according to several judges, that is an unlawful order and should not be carried out. There's another item we would like to address, but check into the military justice profile. Please check me out and see if I'm telling you lies or if line 44.5 is continuing to tell you lies. Okay. There's another item we'd like to address, and that was brought to my attention by my producer, partner, and best friend, McKinley Tate III, known throughout the world as Big Beats. Mick, what's up, man? Whoa.
What's up? What's happening?
Yeah, that's what we want to know, man. What's going down, really? What's really happening?
A lot of stuff going down.
Okay. I heard our boy Moon
Yeah.
got into some things this past week. Now, he's one of our running crew. He's 80 years old. I'm 75. He older than me. He's my elder. But, Mick, tell us what went down, man.
Man, that's crazy, man. The other day, this was probably about a week ago.
What?
About a week and a half ago, this guy right here basically kind of attacked Moon and with all type of racial slurs with some road rage combined. And just went off, man, for no reason, really, just not being a patient person or just, I guess he was having a bad day. Mm-hmm. But he got his card pulled by another bystander who happens to be a Caucasian male who stepped in because there wasn't no other black people around or Alkebulanese people around.
To everybody on the screen, the guy with the hat, he's the guy that stepped in to stop the guy without the hat from cussing out and abusing this 80-year-old elder.
Right.
And if I'm not mistaken, he told him, why don't you cuss me out? Why don't you hit me? You want to hit somebody? Flip-flops, that's what he called him because that's what the fool was wearing, driving a car with flip-flops and cussing folks out. After he was confronted by the guy with the hat, he quickly turned and flip-flopped his butt on away from there as people abused and catcalled him as flip-flop. Now, again, the guy without the hat, he's a pink person. The guy with the hat, no, he's a brother. And I guarantee you, I got as many pink brothers as I got Alkebulanese. Now, let me go to DNA USA. DNA USA, a book that came out of Oxford, England, was about the spread of DNA and the DNA actual basis for the United States of America. And what he found out was that 100% of people who think they are white, if they came from any of the southern states, had sub-Saharan Alkebulanese DNA. Now, what this means is they actually had black DNA, part of their ancestral development came through Africa. That's what Europeans call Alkebulan. Again, as 400 years rolled past, there were times after times after times when a pink man, generally, impregnated an Alkebulanese female who bore children that looked more like him than her. Some of these managed to pass themselves off as pink.
Excuse me, Doc.
Uh-huh.
You want to play just a portion of the video we can play?
Yes, sir, please.
All right.
Need to right now.
Come over here so we can hear the sound, Michael. All right, here we go, y'all.
Here we go.
This is what's going on here.
Some racial ass. You talking to an 80-year-old man, done cussed him out, and we gon' no, cause my dad is 80 years old. And seen him. Everybody's seen him, and that's why I got him smacked. I already know he needs to be. You won't smack me like that. My dad 80 years old. I didn't see. Yes, you did. You like that. You like that. Stopping in the middle of the street. Jump on me like that. That's my dad. You got. Jump on me like that. Stop. My dad. Down. You'll be sleeping in this parking lot.
Woo!
I'm in prison already. I got to about it. I need 12 years already, bitch. And me, mother. Because you want to pick on an old man? Pick on him. I asked him why he stopped in the middle of the road. Okay, my ass, flip-flops.
Whoa! Flip-flops.
He don't want to smoke.
No, he don't.
Put it up full mass.
Okay, y'all, what are we doing?
We having technical difficulties again. We can start it back over, and come back to this.
Okay.